Today I am back with the 7th build video for the 2017 Halloween season. So before I get into the actual builds for this video, which I will be doing tomorrow, so I'll come back and do some actual builds tomorrow. Hopefully if I get around to it, might even be the next day. I wanted to come out tonight and show you guys the lights that we have going on so far. I haven't gotten a chance to come out and get some nighttime shots of the lights. I hope it turns out okay on the GoPro. I have not done any nighttime shots with this GoPro yet, so if you're seeing this, that means they turned out good enough for me to show them to you guys. But the first thing that I have over here is this black light that I shine up on this tree, and that will actually end up be shining on the swinging zombie girl. But for now, I always every year just have it up in the tree like that, and then from the street you can kind of see the tree is like glowing from the inside, and it kind of has a cool effect. And then the other thing that I just did now was got this black light on these tombstones right here, which you guys saw me set up in the last build video. I don't know if it looks okay because a lot of the tombstones aren't lit up. I tried it from so many different angles. I had to bring it across the sidewalk actually, but I hid the wire pretty well so that no one will trip over it. But I couldn't find an angle that was perfect, that seemed to get everything. This is the best angle that I could find. It does seem like I might need another black light, but I don't know if I want to be wasting this many black lights just on the tombstone thing out front, because this is just kind of a little thing out front. This isn't that important. I'm gonna need black lights in the actual haunted house, so I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. I may even end up taking this black light away because I might need it for Halloween inside the haunted house. But I do think that it looks alright. I hope you guys can see it well, but it does look pretty cool with some of the tombstones lit up. There's just a couple in the back there that the light is not really catching. Then I got these the orange string lights up on the tree today. I got them a lot higher than I normally do. I normally kind of stop like right there. I got 2 more rows going up over there, so I think it looks pretty good on this tree. This is one of the things I do always like adding this, because it kind of is just a little bit different. The other lights are like strobe lights and spotlights, and then this is like a little bit of a different color. It's orange, it's brighter, it kind of stands out. So I always like to do this thing on the tree right here. And then I also have this the tree face guys still on here. I do keep them out overnight. It did rain this morning, so hopefully it still works. And then the other thing is this the fire and ice light. I don't know if that's really picking up at all, but it's a green fire and ice light that's just on the actual house, and it kind of just glows and like moves around, kind of like the top of a pool when there's like light kind of moving around. It kind of has that effect. I'm sure you guys have seen the fire and ice lights in Spirit Halloween, but this is the green one, and so I do always have this one on here. And then a lot of times I will end up adding an entirely other green spotlight that's just a flat green or still green on the other stuff in here. But that is the lights that I have so far, and so I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do some actual builds, and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, so it is 2 days later and I am back, and my goal today is going to be getting these walls painted. Now you guys are probably not seeing this video on Thursday, which is when I originally had planned for it to come out, and I think I said that over on my Instagram, so I want to apologize to those of you that are getting a little bit annoyed that these videos are so spaced out, but homework has just been really demanding recently and there's been a lot of stuff on my schedule, so I'm trying my hardest. I'm gonna get it all done. But you'll probably just expect like these weekly updates, because it's even harder for me to film it and do it. But like I said, I bought the paint today, and what I am going to do is paint all of this white right here. Now if you guys saw my tours last year, I know I have a lot of new people here. I've been getting a ton of subscribers, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys joining me. And also, my Menacing Molly video hit 1 million views. That's insane as well. It's just crazy how many of you guys are here watching, and I love to have as many of you as possible. But if you are new, go ahead and check out my old tours, because then you'll understand what I'm talking about here. But just like the bedroom outdoors last year, these walls are going to be exactly the same. So what I'm first going to do is paint them all white, and then I will get the stripes on at a later time. I don't have time to do that today, but I will get all of the white done. So let's go ahead and cut to a time lapse of me completing the walls. Alright guys, so that is it. I have gotten the base coat of white on the walls. It honestly looks so much different once I get it on there. I always like to get paint going because paint makes everything look so much better. The only thing I think I did off camera was these two corners here. You saw me do that corner at the end. And the only thing that I didn't get to do was the bottoms here. There's still a little bit exposed at the bottom, but I honestly don't feel like getting the painter's tape out and putting it on the ground and doing all that. So what I am going to do is tomorrow I'm going to come back and put another coat on top. You guys can't really tell, but there are definitely some areas that don't look that white that you can kind of see through. So there is going to be another coat required. I won't be doing a time lapse of the second coat because that would be kind of not that exciting, so I won't do a time lapse, but I'll come back and give you guys an update. By then I should also have the bottoms painted as well, and then I will get into doing the actual stripes. Those were fun last year, but they take up a ton of time, so it might even be Friday by the time I get to that, but I will see you guys back in a second. Alright guys, so it is now Thursday night and it is way later than I should be up on a school night, but I just finished the second coat of white paint on all of these walls. You guys honestly probably can't really see anything or any difference on camera, but you probably do notice that the bottoms are now also complete. I got the painter's tape laid out and got that done. There still is a lot of sorry, I have the hiccups. A lot of white paint splattered everywhere, but in the dark, that won't even be noticeable, and it's not meant to be a pretty floor anyway, so I wasn't too worried about the white, but I didn't want to have like a line of white along the edge there. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is coming back tomorrow night and getting all of the blue stripes up. So what I'm probably going to do is just hop right into that time lapse, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so that is going to have to be it for this build video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As you can see, I have pretty much finished up the blue stripes on the walls. The only section that I didn't get to was this little section at the end here, and that is simply because I ran out of painter's tape. Now I was trying to paint them on my own, and as you can see, that didn't go too well, so I will touch this guy up and finish this off once I go and get more painter's tape tomorrow. But I'm super glad that I was able to get all of this painting done this week week, because now this weekend there is so many more things that I can finally do. There were so many things that I had to hold off on, like taking Menacing Molly out, Levitator Girl, getting the bed painted, putting things up on the wall, getting certain things out. I couldn't really do anything in this hallway because I knew that it would all have to be moved out so I could paint anyways. So now that the painting is done, there's going to be a lot of stuff done this weekend, and this haul will likely be almost completed by the end of this weekend. So you guys will hopefully be seeing another build video before Monday, but don't take my word for it, because as you know, these things always do take me longer than I expect them to, especially tonight. This took me a ton of time, so I do want to apologize for the fact that it is coming out super late, but at least it is here. So that is it. I hope you all have enjoyed this basically all painting build video. I think it had a couple cool time lapses in there. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.